One problem is that, you see, even at the time of death, before you go into the three evil paths, just before that, even if you remember Buddha's name, just one Buddha's name, or one sentence from here, then the road to hell is closed for you. Even if you've done a lot of bad things. Everything is illusion anyway. Killing, stealing, robbing, it's all back and forth karma in the cycle of revenge and back and forth each other. So therefore, the name of the Buddha is true, at least truer than those karmic consequences. So if you repeat the names of the Buddha, meaning your mind, your thinking are toward the truth instead of toward the fake, then immediately the hell and all the bad destiny close in front of you. So at least you are saved for that life. And then you will be born maybe in heaven or human's being. But then who knows the next life if you even remember the Buddha's name again, if anybody remind you again, okay? It's not like all the person on the planet know the names of these Buddhas. Even though Buddhism is spreading everywhere. But most of the Buddhist monks, they are modest, you see? Yeah. If you offer them something, then they take it. If you don't offer, they don't do anything. If you build a temple, help them build temple, then they accept and they stay there. And if you come and ask them about Buddhist Sutra, then they will tell you. If you don't ask, they also don't tell. They're not like outgoing, make lecture everywhere. Everybody knows the Buddha's name. You see what I mean? Yeah. Therefore, even to know the Buddha's name is very difficult already. And then, okay, you are rescued that lifetime when you die. Then you are not going to hell. But you don't know next life, okay? Suppose you even know the names of the Buddha. When you're dying, all the karma come and tear you apart. Your thought, your body is all in pain, mostly. If you are very sinful when you are alive, then when you die, it's very suffering. And maybe you can't even remember the name of the Buddha. So at least just say, pray to all the Buddhas in the 10 directions. Please rescue me. Just say that, because the names are sometimes difficult, So just remember one name, maybe Sakyamuni Buddha, Medicine Buddha, Earth Store Bodhisattva, these simple names, okay? Or Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, tell them that. That's why many people just tell the outside lay people to recite Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, or Sakyamuni, it's easier because they are famous. Or Amitabha, understand? Otherwise, all the names of all the Buddhas is very difficult to remember all. One name is enough. It's just only, the difficulty is that only if you remember it at the time of dying, or anyone reminds you of that, that is a problem. But I sing this song, Namo Amitabha Buddha, in Chinese. That's also good. You just give it to them, to the Buddhists. They don't mind, they accept it. They don't care about me, about my teaching, but they know I'm singing the Buddha's name. That'll be okay in their ears. That's why I sing it, okay? Even the Catholic heard it, okay too. The Sikh heard it, okay too. It's still the name of the Buddha. The Buddhas don't care if you're Sikh or if you're Hindu. They're all the same up there. They're all friends, The Sikh guru is also a Buddha. Yeah, the Hindu master also a Buddha. So it doesn't matter. Just one tape like that, it's okay. Yeah. That is why there's a tradition when people die, they invite the priest. Some don't even know why. But when they come, they read the names of Jesus Christ, for example, Yeah. Or they read the name of some Hindu masters or some Sikh guru. Then you heard the name of the Buddha when you die. That's a Buddha. Any Buddha. Then you also rescue that moment from hellfire. Once you're out of it, then you have more chance to improve and then to be rescued more later. If you're in hell already, then you stay there until don't know when. until your sin is finished. Once the sentence already passed down, it's very difficult, very difficult. Unless you have a living master already initiate, maybe. Yeah, it depends also on the power of that master and on the sin that you made. You think, okay, it's one name of the Buddha, I remember. Even if you're not initiate, you say you remember. But at the time of death, maybe not. Just on the verge of death, you have to recite it then. Or before you go into hell, at the hell gate, you must recite it then. In the 49 days, if people keep repeating it to you, then maybe you're okay. But if not, then there's just so much suffering there. You heard it, right? It's terrible, terrible. And when it's forever, forever, forever like that, then it's really, really, I don't know how anyone could even fall into that and bear it. Sometimes you're sick, you have headache, just 2-3 hours and you can bear already. Imagine, huh? Or you're operated, or you cut yourself, or wounded, or have to bandage, or cast, in cast, and you're terrible already. Imagine anything else. Forever, forever like that. Day and night, non-stop. Oh, God. It is precious to be human, but it's a curse also. It depends on how you take care of your life. Very difficult to go on the right path because survival leads you to every opposite or bad directions which you don't even want. But then slowly you're in there and you can't go out anymore. You don't remember even how to get out. Survival make you do many things. And even when you die, if you don't have a master, or if you don't have somebody read sutras or remind you the name of the Buddha, many of the ghosts who come and, in these 49 days or when you're dying, they come and appear like your dead father or your past mother or brother, sister, auntie, whatever. They come and say, hey, come with me, this is the way. And you trust them because you think these are relatives. So you are attacked by all sides, by your own karma and by the ghosts. And so if there is no benevolent being, just such as the ghost king of life, or the earth-store bodhisattva who were trying so mightily to fight away these ghosts, and then you fall anytime into hell. Of course, you don't have to remember any of them. Yeah. Yeah. If you have one master, he's good. Yes. Just many others don't have. Many others don't have. A lot of people in the world don't have anything. They don't even believe in Jesus or Buddha or Guru Nanak or Mahavira or any good things. Many. That's really pitiful. Meditation is not all that safe if you don't know how. Kuan Yin is the safest already. Unless you still go and mess up with local ghosts and stuff like that in those small. Sometimes local people make some local thing to worship some local god. And if you come worship them, sometimes they possess you if they like you. And then if you seek other higher dimension by another master, they will make you trouble. Like the one who asked yesterday. In case you have that trouble, in case you have come and worship some lower god, some deity somewhere, and they possess you, then just say that I'm a disciple of Supreme Master CHINGHAI. If you leave me alone, she might be able to help you to elevate your status. If you continue to harm me, then even if I'm harmed, you will not be any good. Yeah? So you leave me alone and I practice, I can share some of the merit with you. And I might pray to my master to help you, okay? Then they will stop giving you headaches. Do not despise them or anything. Just say thank you for helping me all this time, or being with me somehow, help me in any small way, but I want to study with Master CHINGHAI. Yeah? Just leave me alone and you'll be benefited. Huh? Better than harming me. But if you are straightforward, you keep the moral precept, at least the 5 precepts only, that's good enough. No one can touch you. No one can touch you, and don't worship anyone except God. Even if you don't find any master, if you don't believe me, just worship God only. God Almighty only, okay? Or Buddha, I mean truly Buddha in your heart. You just ask for the true Buddha, worship maybe Shakyamuni Buddha, Amitabha Buddha, or God Almighty, or Jesus in your heart. You hold on to that, okay? If you ever doubt me or got out of here or got out of my circle, believe in God, believe in Buddha. Don't go worship any lower God, or even gods from heaven, yeah? They might mislead you, and you'll be in trouble. Rather, don't have any master or any spirit or anything, okay? Just worship God until you're clear whom you want to follow, okay? Whom is the one worthy of your trust, okay? Rather have no one. Otherwise, you'll be misled and then it's too late, you know? Too late to turn around. Huh? Your life is precious, I tell you. If you lose this life, you never know when you get it again. You never know when you can find master again, you know? I mean, true master. Many masters are enlightened, but what degree? Some are just 3rd degree, or 4 level, yeah? 4 is not bad already. Mostly just 3rd. They are enlightened. Not yet not, but not enough. Okay, not enough to liberate you. Some of my former teachers, I had to have them to bring them to the higher level, at least to the 4th level. Maybe cannot bring to the 5th immediately, but the 4th, they are liberated. Huh? Because I also thank them for helping me, for loving me, for doing their best. Whatever they know, they teach me. Maybe they only know that much, but they taught me with all their best. At least they don't lead me astray somewhere, okay? Go and worship demon or some magical things, yeah? Yeah, at least. All right, so now, remember, God, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, saintly, enlightened beings are everywhere, everywhere. What I mean is everywhere, wherever you are. Their essence, yeah, their souls, their spirit, always everywhere. And if you sincerely pray, they will help you. If you don't have any master, sincerely pray, mend your way, be vegan, keep the good moral conduct as you know it, from the church or from the Buddhist temple, from the Buddhas or from other religious precepts. If you don't believe me for any reason, be a good person, keep the precepts, worship God and Buddhas. No lower God, no lower spirit or anything like that. They could harm you and then you can't get out. You can't get out of their clutch. And then even later, if you go find a master again, they make trouble for you. Yeah, they can. Because you were connected with them already and you worship them. And they control you already. And now you want to leave them? Oh, not that easy. I'll show you who's powerful. In the human body, you are helpless. You're helpless. So just hang on to the pure teaching. The beings are like that. They like to see similar things they can identify themselves with, so then they can trust. That's why the master don't just stay in heaven and hula hula hop and change your destiny. Mostly you have to come down. These beings are different. And even then, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva has to come down as a human, as a householder, or as a king or something, and talk to them. Otherwise, they will not listen. Therefore, the master sometimes appear in our world as kings and queens in order to liberate these groups that have been praying for such a thing. Therefore, maybe His Majesty Tràng Nhân Tông was one of the Quan Yin Bodhisattva transformation body in the human garb in order to help those who pray for such and such. That group. That's why many masters come and go. They only teach some group. They come for that group. Otherwise, the master would have taken all the people up already. No can do. They don't wish for that. They don't wish for liberation, or they don't wish to be liberated from Asura. They don't wish to have enlightenment. They wish to remain a maiden, a virgin. They wish to remain a pure boy. Example like that. Some being simple-minded. No one taught them to wish for enlightenment or anything. Their life is simple. They wish very simple. Then according to your wish, you will get what you wanted. According to this, we see all the time that the saints, the bodhisattva, the angels, the sages, even ascended already, they're always with us. We are never alone. It's just we have to decide what we want, and then they help us. The gods maybe cannot help, but the bodhisattva can, or the Buddha can. Make sure you really want what you wish. Because you just talk, you're not sincere, then of course your wish don't come true. And make sure you know what you wish, and you know what's good for you is the best before you wish. Otherwise, anybody can wish anything, but it doesn't always come true. And then you blame God or Buddha, Bodhisattva don't listen to you. It's not true. They listen all the time. They help you all the time. If you're really sincere, in your heart, you really want that. Don't worry. If you like to come, you come. If you don't like, you don't come. One time enough. One time come to see Master physical is more than enough. Nowadays we have even TV. Yeah, you can see me when I'm talking live. That's also almost like seeing the physical body. Okay, it's not a rule. It's not an advice. It's kind of a wisdom. Okay, in spiritual lineage wisdom, they advise. And also the master advised the disciple to at least come to see the physical master one time, even though they are initiated by their appointed disciple. Even in Buddhist Sutra, they also say, to hear the master's name and you see the master body, you get liberation. Even the non-initiated, if they are pure at heart. Otherwise, the master stay in heaven, just a hula hoop down here. Yeah, get the whole world initiated. Do some miracle, appear in here, appear in there, do something spectacular, stunning, and all the world will follow. The rule is like that. In the physical universe, that's how it works. Okay? Just like you go to university, even though you have books of science, you have books of medical practice, you go to university to learn with the real professor. But that is not a very 100% good example, but something like that. Yeah. In this world, we have physical body. We need physical means to transmit. Not just the Buddha, in India, they say like that. If you see the master once even, you are redeemed. Yeah. There are many instances in India, like from Baba Sawan Singh, there was a story that he just passed by somewhere and one farmer saw him. Yeah. He didn't even know that he's a master, just saw him, and then next day he died. Before he died, he said, "Oh, yesterday I saw that man with the bear such and such. He's coming now to take me to heaven, so don't cry." So he told his relatives something like that. Okay, huh? All right, anything else? Yeah. But nowadays we have television. It could be okay. It could be good. And real photos also good. Yeah? And maybe if the master powerful enough, that should be enough. But then there was one Chinese sister. in front of the assembly, say that the inner master told her that she should come and see also the physical master one time at least. If you were there, will some of you heard that or not? No? I was on the days on the stage, not like private talk. Okay? Yeah. All right then. If you cannot see physical master, then watch a video, or watch something live, like flying news, something when the master talking recently, like 2-3 days ago. It also helped. Okay? Yeah. It also helped. Pray to the ultimate master. Thanks to the ultimate master. Just try to meditate more, okay, to counter all these obstruction and trouble in your life. Some of the food also poisonous. Don't ask me why very innocent-looking grapes, are so bad like that. You evoke your enemy to revenge on you, to attack you, to give you big trouble or small trouble. It depends. Each thing on this planet has spirit inside, okay? Has their function, okay? Like the sun. Don't ask me why it's hot. It's just like that. The fire is hot. Okay, so if you don't like it, then you sit further away or avoid making fire. Okay? The same, so if any food no good for you, you don't eat that. So if you eat some fruit or some food several times, every time you watch it, okay? Every time you feel not easy, meditate not well, or something happened bad, then maybe next time don't eat, huh? Okay? But don't try too many times, then you have nothing except rice and soya sauce. And then blame me, huh? Never mind, just recite the 5 names. Thanks all involved, visible and invisible, for your beautiful food. Okay? Let it nourish your body and your spiritual body. Okay? Like that, thank you, and eat in all love and faith. Yeah? All right. Each one has their own quality and function. Nah? So even just a small little pill like this, it stops your pain. Because they put ingredients in there which come from plants and fruit and sometimes trees, right? And even sometimes from animals. Yeah, but we avoid not to, okay? So what I mean is that, similar like that, every little thing, flowers or food or fruit, does have their special quality. So in that way it affects you, because we are all connected, even though you don't see it. That's why you eat that, you connect with that. Yeah, and your enemies happen to connect with that. And then you're in trouble, okay? So there's nothing like superstition or nothing like that. It's all logical and scientific. So even some little plant, very small, but poisonous. If you eat it, you die. So some plant is beneficial. If you eat it, your fever is gone, like quinine, also plant. Yeah, and in Chinese medicine, they take only from herbs and from plants, from trees. You understand? Okay? For example, like that, huh? So some fruit or food, especially it's just for some different species. Like, for example, the koala, huh? The very cute, cuddling Australian little climbing black and white animal is very docile and sweet in the daytime, but nighttime don't try to go too near, okay? Yeah, daytime they're inactive, right? Nighttime they're aggressive, okay? But that's not to talk about that. Huh? Just by the way, they eat these eucalyptus bark or leaves, yeah? They're okay. Don't try. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And panda, they eat only bamboo. Bamboo tree, bamboo root, bamboo big, bamboo small, bamboo leaves. Can you? You cannot digest it. Yeah, even if you can. So don't try to put it in a blender and because you want to look cute like a panda. Blender or chop, make into powder and drink. No, you cannot digest. Not like panda. They eat that, they can digest, but you cannot. There are many other species which can eat something which is very poisonous to us. They can digest, we just cannot. And that is that. There's nothing we can do about it. And don't have to try to do anything about it, okay? We have plenty of other food to eat. That's what I meant, okay? Even tofu is poisonous. Many people cannot eat it. Even bread with the gluten, poisonous. Many people cannot eat it. They eat, they get sick, okay, in different way. They itching or they pain or a heart problem, anything. You understand what I'm saying? You know, many people cannot eat bread, right? With gluten, right? You know that. That's a fact you should know. If you don't know, you look in the internet. What I mean is that, okay? It's not like you should know, but if you want to verify what I'm saying is true or not, that's the way I explain it to you. Some fruit are not suitable for humans and not suitable for some humans or some animals. Like we love chocolate, right? All of us. I mean, most of us like it. But you cannot give it to your dog. It will poison him, make him sick. Yeah, for example. Or avocado cannot give to dog, even though it's very nutritious and full of protein and vitamin and phosphorus, whatever. But you cannot give to dog. Apple also, apple seed cannot. Yeah? You see what I'm saying? So furthermore, many fruit, many vegetables also unsuitable for many humans. For me also. It's true like that. Many people are allergic to many things, including meat or vegetable or fruit, yeah? Gluten or tofu. Some people cannot eat tofu. It's truly like that. And tofu is delicious for us, for many of us, but if you give it to someone, the seal, for example, they cannot digest. They will be sick, okay? It might burn the intestine or something like that. So this is a problem with our world. It's not because you eat vegan and then you guarantee a smooth sailing all your life 24/7, okay? So we eat vegan because we are compassionate. We try to minimize suffering wherever we can. Plants also suffer. That's why the Buddha ate only once a day and ate whatever given, already cooked. He don't want to involve in any killing, even a plant. And that's why all the masters choose vegan, at least vegetarian. And one time my former husband drove me somewhere far away from our home. In the middle there was some slippery ice on the road. It's winter. And then the car just veered so fast and zigzag that I wasn't fearful at all. At that time I always trusted Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. I even brought her statue to Europe, a small one, at that time, and always prayed to her. Yeah. And then I did not even have any master or teacher or anything. I was like Buddhist scout, and here, sometime there, a little bit here and there. And they say, you recite Bodhisattva, Kuan Yin, and everything. She will help you if you're in trouble. So I do that. Yeah. Ever since teenage, I listened to that and I did that. And when the car was swerving fanatically, I just put my hand on his chest. I said, don't worry, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva will save you. I say that, it's just like I'm talking to you now, without any panic. I panic no more now than when the car was swerving like that and then fell into the ditch. Yeah. But then we fell into the ditch next to a farmhouse. Finally, the car stopped, fall into a small ditch next to a farmhouse. So we went into the farmhouse, and he said, in the morning I will fish your car out. He has a crane. And we overnight there, have warm tea, warm meal, and in the morning the car is on the road driving. It's not the point. The point is that I was fearless. I didn't feel any panic or worry at all. I had absolute confidence that nothing will happen. It's like that. And I put up my arm, hand on his chest, said, don't worry, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva will help us, will save you. It's my own experience. Because normally, in that case, you would feel very scared. You don't even remember yourself, not to talk about Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. Yeah. But I was, I guess, mostly calm in that kind of situation. Like one time, I go together with many people on a big bus, yeah? And then there was a landslide, stone all over, stone falling, big and small, all over on the bus, keep falling. And everybody panic, want to open and jump out. I said, don't. Remember, where is your master? Remember your master. Pray to your masters. I was very calm. I tell everybody, don't go out, you die. Remember, where's your master? Pray to your master. And they pray. And then suddenly the landslide stopped right in front of us. And we all climb out. Everybody tells himself, oh, he's still alive and thanking me no end. Because these people, they all have master in India, you know, different master. And they also have Dalai Lama or whomever they trusted. They forgot. At that time, they all forgot about their master, not to talk about Guan Yin Pusa, Guan Yin Bodhisattva, which they don't even see. So I reminded them, and then it calmed down right away. Yeah. There's some stone just falling, middle, and stop. It's very funny.
I want to ask Master that if we give money in charity, can we ask the benefit go for the ghost and demons or no?
The benefit go to the ghost?
Yeah. Is it possible?
Can do, of course. You give in their name, can do. If you know the ghost.
Okay.
People do that all the time. Like somebody die, and then they take their clothes, their possession, and give it to outside people in their name for their benefit. You can do it for the ghost. You can wish, no harm, okay? Even if you don't know the ghost, you may wish for your surrounding ghosts, their benefit, okay? Even if it doesn't benefit, at least they feel comforted and they feel grateful that you think of them. I cannot guarantee if they benefit or not, but at least you have good heart, okay? Good for you. When I was younger, I was still married. I recite the sutra every day in Germany, yeah? And the weather in winter is very cold, you know, there's snow outside. But I open the window. I sit in the room, I open a window. I wish the ghosts to hear it. I wish other living being invisible to hear it, and all the animals around to hear it, so that maybe they benefit. Because there are other living beings around, you know, invisible and visible. Also the animals around in the yard or hiding, they can hear the good words from the Buddha, and maybe they get benefit. That's what I was thinking. And it was cold. Yeah. I cover myself. It's still cold. You know, in Europe, it can be very cold in winter. I was young. I was just thinking like that. And I asked my Buddhist teacher if it's okay or not to do that, whether they benefit or not. They said, sure, they benefit. Anyone who hears Buddha teachings benefit. At least it's positive words. Remind them to be positive, to have hope, and to pray. Of course, benefit. So I recite very loud, even though in German, at night you shouldn't make loud noise. My neighbors were very benevolent. They didn't say anything. Not only noise, but I beat the fist. Gong, 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 and bang. Gong, 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 bang. Because you recite the sutra, you read and you accompany so that you don't sleep. Not for the Buddha to hear anybody, it's for you to not sleep. You say like, when one is permeated with hearing, one separate, and now and then you have bong also, the gong, yeah? And now I understand why, so that you don't sleep. And normally, other normal neighbors, they would complain, you understand? But they did not, because they open windows. That means upstairs or surrounding neighbor, they will hear it. They didn't complain. Oh, they are good people, educated. Lawyers, doctors, engineers, they all live in the same block because they are expensive area, residential and very exclusive, huh? With big garden, sauna, swimming pool, with the wave, artificial wave. So it's not for normal people who can afford it. I live on the ground floor even. So all the upstairs people benefit from my gong, gong, gong. And I do it late at night also, you know, I didn't say nothing. Now I think about it, it's not considerate of me, you know. They didn't say nothing, probably they just shut the window, stuff their ears. Go sleep. Work too hard all night, don't hear nothing. Or maybe my voice is so, can I say, not soothing, but sleep-inducing, you know. Yeah. And after a while, I think just like a lullaby, you know. I just sleep. Because you don't just read, you read like singing. Yeah?
Your voice is beautiful, ma'am.
Thank you.
Your voice is beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. For you, I am all beautiful, all of you.
Why there's some people cannot see any kind of color and only darkness when they are meditating?
Because they have not reached the colorful state.
Porque eles ainda não adquiriram o estado de iluminação total.
There are many states
Existem muitos níveis
of enlightenment.
de iluminação.
At first you will see a lot of nice color and light and etc. And
Primeiro você vai ver um tipo de luz.
yeah, and maybe for some time you see only darkness.
Às vezes só escuridão.
And after you emerge from the darkness again, you will see light again.
Assim que você emerge da escuridão, você vê a luz.
Maybe greater light, greater color than before.
Às vezes cores mais fortes que antes.
Just like when we drive a car on the highway.
Assim, mesmo da mesma forma quando você dirige um carro numa estrada.
Sometimes we pass through tunnel.
Às vezes você passa por um túnel.
Yeah, or underwater passage.
Ou passagens subterrâneas.
Or sometimes we go into subway.
Ou então um metrô, subway.
We don't see light.
Você não vê a luz.
But later when we walk up, we see light again.
Quando você sai desse túnel, você vê a luz novamente.
Doesn't matter what you see, continue.
Não importa o que você veja, continue.
Just love God.
Ame a Deus
with all sincerity.
Com toda sinceridade.
And ask that you will seek God.
E peça que você verá Deus.
Become one with God.
Se una a Deus.
Or become a Buddha.
Ou Buda.
Ask for nothing else.
Não peça mais nada.
And all the things in your life will be taken care of also.
E todas as coisas na sua vida serão cuidadas.
If you want God, then God takes care of you.
Se você quer que seja Deus, Ele vai tomar conta de você.
If you want the world, then the world will take care of you.
Se você prefere o mundo, deixa o mundo tomar conta de você.
But remember,
mas se lembre,
God is the owner of everything.
Deus é o dono de tudo,
including the properties and fame in this world.
Incluindo as propriedades desse mundo.
So if we ask for God,
então quando você pede por Deus,
then we will have everything.
Alcança tudo.
Okay?
Okay? Qual atitude a tomar para resolver um problema difícil quando a capacidade da gente no momento está fraca? When we have a very difficult problem and our capacity of resolving is very weak, which attitude should we take?
Oh, we always have to try our best to resolve our problem.
Sempre temos que tentar o melhor para resolver os nossos problemas.
But at the same time,
mas ao mesmo tempo,
we surrender to God.
Nós pedimos a Deus.
Let God or the Buddha nature within ourselves.
Vamos deixar que Deus ou a natureza de Buda que está dentro de nós decida
for the success or the failure.
Pelo sucesso ou fracasso.
Because sometimes the success doesn't mean the best for us.
Porque às vezes o sucesso não quer dizer o melhor para a gente.
And sometimes failure doesn't mean the worst for us.
E às vezes o fracasso não quer dizer o pior para nós.
Yes, so surrender.
Então entregue.
Yes, give it all to God.
Deixe para Deus e para Buda.
And always thankful.
E sempre agradeça.
Yeah, for whatever happened, always be thankful to God.
Seja o que for que aconteceu, sempre agradeça a Deus.
Because that is the best for us.
Porque isso é o melhor para nós.
But we must always try our best.
Mas sempre temos que, independente disso, a gente tem que tentar sempre o melhor.
And to solve every problem honestly.
Para resolver todos os problemas honestamente.
honestly, we must do it, yeah? Okay.
Nós precisamos fazer honestamente, né, essa vontade.
We should not use any trick to make it quicker or to make it go faster or to earn more money or anything like that. And that's not God's way.
Yeah, não existe, não é o caminho de Deus fazer as coisas mais rápido para conseguir mais dinheiro e etc.
If God give us intelligence or talents, some kind, some degree, that is because we have to serve God, okay, in different ways, you know, helping others, helping His children. Not that we have a talent and then we feel very proud about it and just earning money just for ourselves or some different reason, you know, or selfish reason. That's not worth human's life, okay? We don't even do a lot of sacrifice like Lord Mahavira even, yeah? We only use our talent. We should be proud, should be happy to be able to use it, to be able to have it, yeah? Much is expected. From whom much is given. That's what I said. If you're given a lot of something, then the world expects some more from you, okay? It's natural. It's a natural thing in life, right? The tree give a lot of fruit and people will take and enjoy, or the birds, the animals take it. This kind, they don't give fruit, so the birds don't come eat, or the insect don't come. If we have talents, we must use it for good cause. That's the best thing we can do with our life and talents. But talent has to come with moral, okay? You have talent, but you don't have moral, then it's bad. It's not enough, not good. Even if it's not bad, it's not good enough. Got that? Okay. 我们修行人本来不能讲话多了，消耗元气。所以有一位师父他说，如果早知道的话，盲目啊、耳聋啊、哑巴是最好，因为我们不需要这些才能修行的，是吗？我们不用啊。而且讲话多的话，对自己也不怎么好，对别人也不一定好。他听这边跑那边去，有时候乱批评又造业障。就不讲也不好。如果释迦牟尼佛没讲话，耶稣没讲话，我们怎么能够记得呢？原来有佛心，原来有佛土，原来有天堂在内。不过因为他们讲话，所以他们自己才受伤害。不是说身体的那个还不讲了，讲话教人道理嘛。然后那一天那些政府啊或是敌人啊不高兴啊，讲话谁都喜欢啊，都听啊赞叹他嫉妒心冒出来了。I think in the future, the law or the government have to make the law to protect rare species, like master, you know. Not just protect flowers and animals, protect rare species, rare being like enlightened master, no? Unfortunately, up to now, we have not tried to protect any master that came to our world. Most of them died so terribly. Sometimes I think about that, I cry alone in my house. I think of Jesus, you know, or other master that I know. We, our planet, our world would have been much better, more advanced, more civilized, peaceful long time ago, if we have learned to protect, you know, great masters that came to our planet to help us unconditionally. We did not. That's why it took so long. And now we begin to get better. Even if they die early, die young, or die very painfully, but they still help us, no? They don't forsake us. Lucky for us. Even if they die young or tragically, whatever they have done, their presence on the planet still helped at that time. And other masters come, like different bricks, keep building into a beautiful mansion. Yeah. Each of them bringing with them some blessing, yeah? And slowly we advance until today. Never forget, huh? Never forget to thank them, huh? Okay? We have many photos of masters, different masters in the hall. You saw? You pass by them, thank them, huh? Okay. It's so nice to be alone for 3 weeks, absolutely alone. No dogs, no boyfriend, no girlfriend, no wife, no kids, just me and myself, and the trees, and the stream, and the sound of the stream water, 24/7. Oh, I love that kind of life. And the food delivered to my door. But I don't look, see who is who. They deliver far away. I'm inside, and then I go out get when I feel I need some. But I ate very little during retreat. You can see my face a little bit going down, yeah? Before I used to be a little bit fat. Not really fat, just more round everywhere, and now kind of, recognize me? I like it both ways. I don't care. If you know many things that I know, you would immediately just want to leave the world, become monks, and none like this. And I sometimes really wish that I could take all of you to a mountain, remote mountain somewhere, or even Siberia where nobody wants to see us. There we can buy thousands of hectares for maybe $50,000 US. Yeah. I'll go to a Gobi desert where nobody wanted to be and just stay there. Yeah, became breatharian or something and just continue to stay there, to be together with God and with each other, like-minded people. Here in the world is good and comfortable. It's just that it makes us so complicated, so greedy, so desirous of things, that we forgot what our purpose in life is. We forgot to be more noble, more gentle, and kinder to others. Very difficult, because the karma and the influence of others' karma, or some not benevolent people's projections of their bad energy to harm you, or because jealousy, or because of some material gain and competition, and make you feel very uncomfortable. Then you sometimes don't know why suddenly you feel very agitated, very zealous. You have no idea where this attitude came from. And you could not even control. It's just burning inside, outside, make you feel very, very bad. Because we are together with the whole race of human. If we are alone somewhere, we feel better, truly like that. Except for the master. Master is never alone. Karma can catch her anywhere. No escape. For example, I did not meditate or went on retreat for myself, just for others, yeah? Therefore, you cannot escape the karma and the bad energy that comes from nowhere and everywhere. Actually, Kuan Yin method also included Bhakti Yoga, because we devote ourselves to concentrate on the light and the sound, which is easier than just concentrate on nothing, or just imagining a God which we did not see, or imagining that we are the light and we are the divine, but we don't see anything. The light and the sound is not the ultimate yet, but it is something for you to concentrate on. so that you can go in samadhi easily. And the light and the sound also help you to concentrate easier. Of course, not all of you that I know, because when you've grown up already, you're too preoccupied with so many things in this transient world. Very difficult for you to go inside. But at least, now and then, whoop, there's a light. Okay, concentrate more for more light. Gone. When you're too eager to catch the light again, it's gone. Luckily, the sound is always there 24/7. And that is your rock to lean on, okay? It won't leave you. Even when you're unconscious, the sound is going on still to help you, to help your soul, to help your consciousness. Help you in every way, okay? Yeah. Unless it's your time to go, even in accident, it helps you to lighten the impact of the accident and help you in many ways, daily, even if you don't know it. Yeah, you don't know it. Otherwise, you will be kneeling all day, 24 hours, to thank you. For you did that for me, did this for me. The master power, this light and the sound, always helping you. And we are very ungrateful indeed, because we don't really realize too much about it. Some do, some don't, and sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But it's always there for you. It's our true self. It's our master self. Of course, you help yourself, no? Who wouldn't try to help him or herself? If you're hungry, of course you're going to try to find food for yourself, no? If you're thirsty, you're going to try to find something to drink for yourself, no? Because you're feeding yourself. You're helping yourself. The same. The light and the sound is like that. It's yourself, your true, real self. Imagine our little brain, it is not much of a computer, and we can use only 5 to maximum 8%, average people. And we still know how to take care of ourselves. This is my body, man. I take care of it. I wear nice clothes. I keep it warm. I make food for it. I keep drinking, make it look healthy and happy. Yeah, just a little brain can take care like that. Imagine your true, real, divine self. How would it not take care of you? Because it's yourself. The self take care of the self. So actually, the Kuan Yin method is also a bhakti type of yoga included inside. Any kind of undiluted attention will also bring you some result in wellness, spiritually, mentally, also bodily, okay? So like when you have severe headache, sometimes you just go do immediate Kuan Yin and it's gone. Immediately. Isn't that so? Yes. Yeah, I'm telling you. No other can heal you so fast like that. We are not practicing Kuan Yin method for headache, but I'm just saying it's the self who take care of the self, yeah? And the rest sometimes you cannot because of karma, Otherwise you can heal yourself already. Yes. Sometimes if you have some pain somewhere and you put your hand there together and you call on your healing power. Or if you don't believe you have, you call on the healing gods and you get better, But not all sickness can be healed like that. You need doctors, you need specialists to go deeper into healing process if the problem is grave and physical and sometimes astral, okay? I mostly heal myself, but not always, because sometimes the karma is too much, too overwhelming. Then I had to take pill to go see doctor or do all kind of things like you did, blood tests, pinch in here, pinch in there, X-ray, and sometimes I find nothing. And the doctor think I'm playing. What for? Who love to go to the hospital to play with the doctors, Is that fun? You like? No. The hospital is full of germs. You go there, sometimes you go there healthy, you come out sick.
Какво означава кармична връзка? Как може тя да се изчисти най-бързо? What does it mean karma, and how the karma can be cleaned in the fastest way?
Karma is a Sanskrit term for the law of cause and effect.
Карма е санскритската дума за закона на причината и следствието.
In the Bible it says, as you sow, so shall you reap.
Както знаете, в Библията се казва, каквото поженете, това и ще посеете. Каквото посеете, това и ще поженете.
So in order to clean this bad karma, so the cause and effect, we must stop doing what will cause unpleasant effect later.
И за да можем да променим тази карма или причината и следствието, ние трябва да спрем да правим това, което би било донесло нещо отрицателно в бъдеще.
And what we have done already is difficult to erase, but we can stop the future reoccurrence.
И това, което ние вече сме направили в нашето минало, е трудно да бъде изтрито, но поне можем да спрем да правим подобни неща за в бъдеще.
We have made a lot of mistakes and caused a lot of sorrow for ourselves and other people because we have forgotten the God within us. So the most everlasting, the most effective way to clean the so-called bad karma is to know God again, and then we become wise, and we will know what to do for the right things, and we will not experience unpleasant outcome again.
Ние сме правили грешки в миналото, тъй като не сме знаели Бог в нас, тъй като не сме имали връзката с Него. Но най-добрият начин всъщност да спрем да правим грешки за в бъдеще е да преоткрием тази връзка и тогава ние ще бъдем щастливи и ще знаем правилния начин на живот.
To avoid physical unpleasant outcomes, we should keep the 10 commandments of the Bible. To know God, to rise to higher dimension of heaven while living, we must know God in ourselves. There are two ways to avoid the unpleasant outcome. First, keep the commandment for 10 commandments for the physical, and know God for the spiritual.
Има два начина, по който може да избегнем създаването на отрицателна карма. Първият начин е да спазваме 10 заповеди в Библията, които ни учат на морален живот. И вторият начин е също да практикуваме духовна практика и да осъзнаем Бог.
Thank you.
Благодаря. Благодаря.